What's up guys, and welcome to Satisfactory Update 3. This is the big one. They've changed the way systems work, they've changed all the machines. We now have fluids, we now have new vehicles, we have new mechanics, everything. Everything about this game has changed. I can't wait to get into this. So let's start up a new game, and I think I'm going to spawn in the new biome, the northern forest. Well, I think it's new because on the previous time I played there only was 3. So we're going to start in the northern forest with the mad caps, and then yeah, I'll see you guys after the landing sequence.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed. Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the 3rd of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
So the intro stayed pretty much the same as the previous updates. Glad to see not a lot has changed with that. But this biome is absolutely gorgeous.
Second objective: please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
I think I'm gonna head over to the double iron deposit over that way, just so in the future that we have the resources close by. Yeah, and these seem to be very close to each other, so I think that's gonna be a lot better. I'm gonna run over there and then I'll see you guys when we reach it. So we've reached the iron nodes. This seems to be a pure node. I think, if I can remember correctly, you get 3 types. You get pure, normal, and impure. And these are the best. So we're definitely gonna capitalize on this. I think what we need to do now is gather the iron and place the hub. So let's just see.
Fourth objective. Build the hub.
Yes.
Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed.
I think
Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
I'm just gonna place it down here. We're gonna build a base.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note: the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
As I was gonna say, I'm just gonna place the things down just to get started so we can move to base building. It's gonna be dirty, it's gonna be nothing's gonna be symmetric. I just really want to get going, get the resources flowing, and then we can start thinking about base and symmetry and making it look good, because I know this can turn into a real mess. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time lapse me going through these hub upgrades, and then I'll see you guys once we've completed upgrade number 6.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. Ninth objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
Finally, after what seemed like forever, we have finished the hub upgrades. Oh my gosh. This took way longer than expected.
You have unlocked building, space elevator, building, biomass burner, part, biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded
so we can get into power now, we can get into automation.
On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
I think we should get the miners running on the copper and the iron and just some concrete
to ensure you progress along Fixit approved protocols.
I think that's going to be the goal for the rest of this episode.
Note, future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and as such initiating project assembly.
We can achieve this goal.
Good luck.
So first things first. I think we're gonna get into these two on the next episode because I'm really not in the mood to craft all of that by hand. It takes such a long time. So to get into the miners, we need steel plates and concrete. Concrete's not going to be a problem. I have to click for steel plates. I think what we should do is set up a miner with a smelter so that all the raw materials can be smelted immediately at the node, and then once we get logistics we can split it up, because I know miners can get more out of pure nodes. So once we get into logistics we can split up the raw materials from the miner into more than one furnace. But for now, in the early days of the game, I think we should just get a quick setup. So I'm gonna go do some maths and find out how many plates we need, and how many of the resources we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 4 of the miners with forges. I don't know, 3 forges, 4 miners, and conveyor belts. I'll see you guys when that's done. So I did the math and it looks like I'm gonna need about 40 of the iron plates, iron rods, concrete and copper wire, because what I want to do is I want a miner MK1, then I want to link that to a smelter, and then I want to send that into a storage container so that we don't stop at 100, because I think the cap inside of every machine is about 100. So what we need is we need these miners, all of them. I'm just gonna dump the raw materials because we're not gonna need them once this is done, because we have nothing that we can actually do with the raw materials. So first things first, the miner. And I think I'd angle that. Look at the hub. Same with this one. Then link those up. Smelters. Connecting conveyor belts, and then from those we want to go to storage. That's lined up. Up there. So now we have a constant flow of iron ingots going into this storage container. So now we need to hook up power, and I think what we need to do is we need to get into biomass as soon as possible, because yes, just adding leaves to these things, they burn like 500 in like 10 minutes. It's a crazy amount. So I'm not gonna hook up the power now, because what I want to do is research the obstacle clearing milestone. Then I get a chainsaw and better biofuel, but I think that's something we can do off camera. I think what I'm going to do now is set up the last miner there, and then the copper miner, so that we can at least have the setup, and then we can take a look at maybe hooking up power immediately so that I can AFK off camera, so that we can have the materials, so that when we get back we can just immediately start building on the foundations of our base, and get the machines upgraded and just jump through all of these milestones. So I'm gonna quickly set up the last few MK1 miners, and then I'll join you guys now. So that's it. Power is hooked up to all the miners, the forges, the storage. I've left it running for a while, so we have a backlog now of iron ingots. So we're going to replace that with constructors. Now what they do is they can turn the iron ingots into the rods or the plates, so then I don't have to handcraft them anymore. So I put a constructor there at the limestone factory. I'm going to call it the factory, because I don't need to smelt limestone to make concrete. So the constructor takes in the limestone and it makes concrete. So now this is making concrete, so I don't have to craft concrete by hand anymore. The same with the copper node, is being smelted and stored, and I'm going to use a constructor to make the copper wire, and then from the copper wire we're going to make the normal wire. But I think that's been enough for one episode. So I think in the next episode we're gonna get to make the bait. We're gonna get to. I think in the next episode we're gonna unlock the logistics and the obstacle clearing milestones, and then we can clear out some space. We can get some more biomass for these burners. I added these two, and we can start constructing our base in this entire area. I have a big plan, a vertical base, and it's going to be a tall one because we have all of this space. But that's it for this episode. See you guys next time.